We identified her as Lady Gaga via her tattoos. Well, Gail Murphy is with us. Gail really did steal the show, Lady Gaga. She blew everybody away.
You know what I love about that? More being a muso myself, I've covered music more than anything else. The thing I love about that, no auto-tune. That's a completely live performance. No effects, no overlays, no additional stuff. It just blew the doors off the entire place. It was as if they were all on drugs in the audience and they all just woke up simultaneously. It was fantastic.
Woke up. We won't go there because there has been some criticism about the pace of the show. But listen, let's just talk about those gongs. The big one going to Birdman. Many people saying that it stole the trophy from Boyhood. Do you think that was fair?
No, I don't think it was fair, because as for what a wonderful achievement Boyhood was in terms of what it accomplished, it wasn't that great a movie. It wasn't that it wasn't great, and it wasn't that the performances weren't great. It fell short. Birdman was complete on about 6 different levels, and I think that was the difference. You can't hang a movie on the fact that it took you 12 years to do it, and that is not to undercut the film at all. Yeah, it just was a better movie.
Yeah, quite a comeback then. Quite a comeback then for Michael Keaton. Let's have a look at Best Actress, Julianne Moore.
Yeah. Oh, this was her 5th time coming up there trying to get an award. She did an amazing job. Still, Alice didn't even show up anywhere in terms of being nominated for anything else. She had a partner in Alec and Alec Baldwin. She was amazing. She's an amazing actress, and she's been doing consistently really great work. And it was just that she was better than the other ones.
Yeah, and no great surprise, Eddie Redmayne had been winning many awards in the build-up to the Oscars, but what a touching speech for him. You could see his excitement on the stage.
I thought it was very touching, and I thought that the numbers really had him doing well. I actually, and I think we talked about this before, my feeling was because the film was so showbiz-centric or so acting-centric, and it would be voted on by mostly actors and people in the business, that would put it over the top. But I was wrong, which is probably why it's probably raining here in Hollywood right now, because the weather gods are really annoyed too.
Just tell us a little bit more about the Best Supporting Actress, Patricia Arquette. She really had social media backing her with what she said. The Democrats also came out in favour. There was something of a political overture in what she had to say on that stage.
Well, she did an amazing acceptance speech. She's been around this town for a long time. Her sister is Rosanna Arquette. They've been very involved in social issues. She said something akin to every woman who gave birth to every taxpayer and citizen in this nation. We have fought for everybody else's rights, and it's our time to have wage equality and for all women in the United States of America. And the place went crazy. It just went crazy. That was the beginning. That was the beginning of it. And then John Legend and Common talking about Selma and their trip back to Selma, and that John Legend said there are more black men in jail in the U.S. right now than there were at the time of slavery. And then, of course, the Lady Gaga thing blew the roof off.
I think that's where we really started.
I would have thought the last hour would pack the most punch.
Yeah, I mean, that performance by Legend and by Common, rather, and John Legend, we had a couple of pictures. We can't show those at the moment, but we had a couple of pictures of the audience, and there were grown men there crying from a song.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a very impactful movie, you know, and there's a lot of debate about why it didn't show up, why it didn't register so much in terms of the nominations. It all seems to stem, and maybe this is just a PR thing, it all just seems to stem that because the film was scheduled so late to come out, the people that vote have to see so many films, including, you know, going home and feeding their families, that the film was the screener actually was sent out so very late. I mean, I vote in 2 organizations, and I didn't get mine until almost the 1st of January, which is extremely late because they start coming as early as late October.
Yeah, and I think this is one thing that a lot of people didn't realise. It was a case of timing and deadlines that lost it for Selma. Let's just touch on the fashion very quickly, Gail. Just 2 people that have been lauded already as the best dressed. Jennifer Lopez going for her trademark plunge. Absolutely gorgeous.
Gorgeous, gorgeous. How about, okay, gorgeous. Yes, most definitely.
And
I actually thought, go ahead.
$2.5 million worth of jewellery, I understand she was wearing, Gail.
How much?
$2.5 million.
Oh, my.
And just to even things up again, we're going to look at the British lady on the red carpet, Rosamund Pike. She was wearing Givenchy and looking absolutely gorgeous in red. Gorgeous.
She looked beautiful. And I thought Benedict Cumberbatch looked so handsome in that white tuxedo jacket that he looked great. He looked great. And Eddie Redmayne looked great in that suit, too. But he has looked so amazing on the red carpet this entire award season. Okay. And he's wearing every great designer.
Okay,
Skinny tie, big tie, skinny lapels, color, everything. He's just done great.
Well, for lots of us, that is the highlight of the show. But Gail Murphy, thank you very much. And just to remind you, Best Picture went to Birdman at the Oscars this year. Best Actress, Julianne Moore for Still Alice. And Best Actor, Eddie Redmayne in The Theory of Everything. Congratulations to them all.